All right, welcome to the next matchup at the Junior High Invitational. I'm going to go ahead and read the Heritage Hall's roster here. Number 32, Callie Weaver. Number 33, Abigail Zenthofer. Number 26, Izzy Posey. Number 21, Jesselyn Booth. Number 27, Marie Quiqui. Number 25, Lucy Hill. Number 24, Grace Halleck. Number 28, Paige Cunningham. And number 30, Libby Kate Posey. Number 29, Olivia Freeney. And number 23, Savannah Stein. And that's everybody's ready.
Good late morning to you on this Saturday, October 8th, 2022. This is game number 4 of the Junior High Girls Volleyball Invitational, as we have the Heritage Hall Patriots and the Tabernacle Eagles, right? Yeah, Tabernacle Eagles. As I promise you, this is going to be the last. Of course, we start this game here in the last of the morning, but it will be the last of them. The morning will be over by the time this game gets over. So I thank you for joining us, as this is your guy, Matthew Fox, coming to you live inside the Crusader box all day. As we thank the crowd for coming out, being here, supporting Tabernacle, or everybody over here. Of course, there's variety. I could be saying one team, and there's a different team sitting. And, over here, there's a different team. So, you know, just for everybody being out here to support their team and everybody. But as this is game number 4 on the day. As to tell you right now about the soccer tournament outside, last I was told, the third game was still going. It was in the second half. It was 0-0. When I find out that information, I will let you know as we go. You understand? As I hope this morning has been treating you very well, and I am certainly privileged to be standing right here with you as we prepare for this 4th game right here. I always love a tournament setting. Call 911. My little sister is on fire. Nicely done with that sign. I like that. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Let's go right now. Heritage Hall. In fact, this is their first game on the day, as Tabernacle played earlier in the morning as 6 over 28-33, and now 28 putting it over right there. Tabernacle. There's 2, as one is off the front of the net, and Tabernacle will get their first point, 1-0. Yes, it was the very first game of this morning between Suburban and Tabernacle. I mean, the very first set, that was kind of domination by Tabernacle, but I mean, that second set, I mean, between Suburban and Tabernacle, that was great. That was really great. So this should excuse me, as that one is over. As we're here, 12-14, up in the air, over, and that will be dropped down for a point for Tabernacle, 2-0. All right, here is the serve. That one is away, and that will be the third point for Tabernacle, 3-0. And that will be off the hands of 25, and now Tabernacle leads 4-0. as I wasn't even watching. I had a timeout called by Heritage Hall early as they're down 4-0. And we want to say hello to over there, a couple varsity girls. Actually, Misty and Abby, Kirsten Helton. But we thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure since this morning, and it will continue to be as we get into the afternoon, as this is the first ever junior high girls tournament I have ever announced here at Suburban. It is such a privilege. As that one is off the front of the net. Point for Heritage Hall as they, what is it, 5-1? It was 4-0, wasn't it? That's 28 over and out of bounds. And now we got the, now I'm really confused on the scores here. Out of bounds, 7-2 in favor of Tabernacle, as the people doing the scoring is not being good to me. Over is 3 and falling for a Tabernacle point. It is 8-2. Tabernacle. Man, I was focused until that happened. That one is off the front of the net for Tabernacle, so therefore point Heritage Hall 8-3, as I believe we are set in stone right now. All right, Heritage Hall Patriots are serving. Number 28 sends it. And good serve. There's Tabernacle and falling for a point for the Patriots. 8-4. That one is away. And that will be another point for the Patriots. 8-5. That one over and up in the air. That one will hit the ceiling, and there you go. Heritage Hall 8-6. I think they were down like 8-2, weren't they, or 8-4, wasn't it, or 8, something like that. As that one will get over, and they're over to Heritage Hall. And nicely done for Heritage Hall to keep that alive. I like that, and then put it. Oh yes, nicely done. 29. I like that. I like that very much. 8-7, very active, and timeout Tabernacle. So yes, this has gotten very close here as a timeout taken by Tabernacle. I'll be back with you in just very shortly, under a minute. Stay with us. Thank you for watching. Back out of the timeout we are. Heritage Hall is serving. 28 does, and away right there, Tabernacle. And got it over, and a little too close, and they're going to give the point to Heritage Hall. And guess what? We are tied at 8 apiece. Got it over, right, and falling, and there's the lead. Heritage Hall has taken the lead 9-8. All right, substitution wants to be made. 16 will come in for 14 of Tabernacle. All right, 28 sends it right there. 18 falling. 20 putting it up, and hey, good job. 3 got it over, and another point for the Patriots. 10-8 over Tabernacle. They really have come back here. That one over. 3, good job. 29 falling, and 6, or whoever it was. And another point goes to the Patriots. 11-8. $28 sending it right there. 18. There's 3. Put it over. And 25 and 31. 33 and off the front of the net. And therefore, Tabernacle gets the point. 11-9. I think that ended a nice little streak for him if I remember right. That one is away and falling for a point for Tabernacle. 11-10. Another substitution wants to be made. 21 comes in, and 32 goes out. 11-10 Heritage Hall here in the first period. That one is just off the front of the net, and therefore Heritage Hall goes up by 2. 12-10 is your score. All right, 33 serving over right there. Tabernacle 28-2, and watch out, over. Falling, and inbounds it was. I believe, no, actually, yeah, inbounds it was. So point Tabernacle 12-11, just making sure on that. Here is number 4 serving for the Eagles, and that one is right there. And, good job keeping that alive. 2, and there is 3, 2, or whoever put it over right there. 26, 21, and that one a little tip, and nicely done. 13-11, Heritage Hall. $29 over the Tabernacle, back over, and falling out of bounds. 14-11, Heritage Hall gets that point. As this morning is winding down quickly. 12 minutes and counting, under 12 minutes and counting to go. That one sends it out of bounds. 14-12. That one over. There you go. 33, 26 over. And 20. 2 of them were there, and 2 of them got it over. That went up in the air and out of bounds. Make it 14-13. Tabernacle down by 1. To be completely honest, this has been an actual good first period here. That one over and out of bounds. Point to the Patriots, 15-13. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch us at a later time. This is your guy, Matthew Falk, coming to you live inside the Crusader box all day, as that serve is away, as there's 20, and there's 8 over 20, and up in the air, 26, 25. 2 of them are there. Too many times. Point Tabernacle, 15-14. All right. Very nicely done on the Tabernacle side, 2. Here's 20. Now getting over to 2. Little step. 28. Point goes to Tabernacle. We are tied at 15. away and give Tabernacle a point, 16-15. Here in the first period as they have regained back the lead. That one over 28. Over Tabernacle 2, 26. 28 over 2. That one over 26. 28, 26. 2. 28, good job. Up in the air. 26, good, over the Tabernacle. Put it back over to the Heritage Hall. Up in the air again. Can they get to it? Yes. 33, 26. And there you go. A nice little battle here. 6. People surrounding. Up in the air again. And in the end, it's going to be a point for the Tabernacle Eagles. 17-15, as that was a very entertaining back and forth battle there. 17-15 your score here in the first period. Game number 4 on the day, as we are now less than 10 minutes from the morning ending. On this Saturday, as that one is going to go backwards, 18-15, Tabernacle, a 3-point advantage. That one away right there, 29, putting over Tabernacle. Oh, little tip, and that is going to skid over. Wow. Falling save. Oh, man. Tried. 19. What am I doing here? Where in the world my points have been? I guess I was getting a little too ahead of myself or something. Anyway, it's 17-16 in favor of Tabernacle. Don't ask me where all any of that came from. Hey, it's still the last of the morning. Remember what I told you. And that will fall. Point goes to the Tabernacle Eagles, 18-16. Oh, just got it over Tabernacle, back over to Tabernacle, and little tip again. Heritage Hall. Hey, that worked to their advantage. Yeah. That's allowed, 18-17. Good job. .25 getting ready to serve, and that does get over Tabernacle and give Heritage Hall another point. We are tied at 18. .14 comes in, 18 goes out. I will read over both lineups once this period gets over. 25 is over right there. 28, 8. Oh, tried to put it over, but off the front of the net. As it is 19-18 Heritage Hall. 25 right there. 14, 8. 25 over Heritage Hall, good save, and make it 19-19 is your score. That one is off the front of the net, giving Heritage Hall the lead 20-19. .28 over right there, 3. Falling, letting it fall. Miscommunication, 21-19, Heritage Hall. .25, 8, put it over. Right, Tabernacle, 28 over. 3, good job. Right there, 21. 33. 21 over, right there, Tabernacle. 3, 23. Can they save it? Hey, good job on the Heritage Hall side. It's nicely done. Tabernacle does get it over. Right there. Can they do it again? Yes. Good job up in the air. Back. And 2 and 6 going. That was tapped. Can they get to it? Yes. 23. And now, man, this is good. As that one will be just out of bounds, giving Heritage Tabernacle the point, 21-20. But I like that battle. As Tabernacle, nice job on there, putting a power serve in a way. We're tied at 21. That one got over, giving Tabernacle the point, 22-21. All right, they're 3 points away from Indianapolis. That one will be off the front of the net, tying the game at 22. Heritage puts it over. Right there, 10 up in the air. 20. 24, 29, over, Tabernacle. 3 over, right there, 29. And a little tip, over, right there, 26. And Tabernacle is off the front of the net. And Heritage Hall takes a 23-22 lead. They are 2 points away. All right, 33 over 26, 29, good right there. 26. Puts it out of bounds, and now Heritage Hall is now 1 point away. As Tabernacle is going to call a quick timeout, knowing that they are down by 2. Heritage Hall knows what they need to do. As I want to take this time, you know that third game for junior high soccer? Well, to tell you the truth, I got word that it is an overtime. And with that being said, tied at 0. 33 put it over and up in the air, and that's it. Nice job by Heritage Hall. 25-22. Nicely done on their part. All right, they have won their first set today. As now it is time to go over rosters for both teams. All right, let's start with the Heritage Hall Patriots. As I get my papers here lined up. All right, we have number 21, Ellery Brooks. Number 22, Adeline Straub. Number 23, Elena Warden. Number 24, Allian Angermeyer. Number 25, Claire Tucker. Number 26, Kennelly Williams. Number 27, Ruth Soriano. Number 28, Annalise Seeger. Number 30, Anaka Muxlow. And number 33, Brooklyn Hampton. Okay. No head coach named. And then for Tabernacle, here we go. We have number 0, Megan Collier, in 8th grade. Number 1, Malia Marquez in 6th grade, or Malia. Number 3, Millie Rader in 7th. Number 5, Maya Hernandez in 7th. Number 6, Mallory Keene in 7th. Number 8, Ellie McClure in 8th. Number 10, McKenna Maxwell in 8th grade. Number 11, Reagan Sitchin in 6th. Number 14, Mackenzie Chilcote in 8th. Number 20, Liz Sutherland in 8th. And number 28, Madison Linder in 6th grade. Head coach, Don Linder. All right, that was Heritage Hall lineup. And now almost a minute, just over a minute before the second period gets going. Let me take that off of there and get it ready for the second period for you. As it is 12 o'clock on the dot. The morning is no more. The afternoon is now here to stay for the time being. So I can say good afternoon to you officially on this Saturday, October 8th, 2022. All right, so let me briefly talk to you about how soccer rules are. Of course, soccer invitational rules. I went over volleyball at the in the very first game of the morning. Format: first team listed will be the home team. Games will consist of two 20-minute halves with a 5-minute halftime. A 5-minute overtime period will occur if the teams are tied at the end of regulation. A minimum 3-kick shootout will occur until a winner is established if the teams are tied at the end of the overtime period. Tiebreaker goals allowed. All right, so that's how that works for soccer. Of course, like I said, I already read all the volleyball stuff in the very beginning of the first game. So I'll get the result to you. As we get ready to start the second period. And now I just got word on that junior high boys soccer game. Tabernacle won 2-1. Who did they play? Let me remind myself here. Who did they play? Tabernacle played ICA. They won 2-1 in a penalty shootout. So they had to go to the third result of the equation there in order to decide a winner. So there you go. I will mark that down after the conclusion of this game, but that is something. As we are underway in the second period, and that will be out of bounds. First point goes to Heritage Hall. Man, I smell McDonald's all of a sudden. Heritage Hall over right there. Tabernacle. That one over 33, 24 over 26, 25. And not able to get it over is Heritage Hall. Therefore, we are tied at 1 apiece. Maybe not McDonald's, better get Chick-fil-A. As watch out, coach, as that will be a point. Tabernacle 2-1. All right, that one over, and Tabernacle 22, 3 over, and tried 3-1 Tabernacle. As looking back at soccer, we have game number 4, Cross Point against Suburban. So Cross Point is playing Suburban in game number 4. I'm not quite sure if that game has started yet, but I will let you know. as that one is out of bounds, so 4-1. Tabernacle. A big game for Suburban Soccer as they lost their first game. That one will be inbounds. Nicely done. 5-1 Tabernacle. Let's see. Suburban lost their first soccer game 1-0 against Tabernacle. Okay. That one off the front of the net. Therefore, point number 2 for Heritage Hall. .25 over, excuse me, off the front of the net, 6-2. I just kind of get in that habit saying over, that sometimes obviously it doesn't get over. You know what I mean? That one does get over for Tabernacle. Heritage Hall sends over right there, 10 up in the air, and point goes to Heritage Hall, 6-3. All right, here is number 24 serving. That one is away right there, and that one gets over. 33, and 7-3 Tabernacle. Over right there. Automatic point. Tabernacle, Heritage Hall 7-4. Here comes the serve from the Patriots. That one's over right there. Tabernacle. 26. Over. Going the wrong way, but good save right there. Tabernacle 3-2. Out of bounds, 8-4. Make that 7-5, sorry. Eight to 5, Tabernacle. Inbounds, actually. Yes, it is. 9-5 in favor of Tabernacle here in the second period. .23 over. There's 2 and 8. 2. Put it over. Right to Heritage Hall. That one hit the ceiling. Automatic point goes to Tabernacle, 10-5. To tell you the truth right now, I am getting hungry. But I said I'm going to wait until the halfway mark when Game 5 is over. And then I will get my food. Yes, that one will be a point. Tabernacle 11-5 because I can't just leave this and say, oh well, I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, that wouldn't work out very well. It's not like it does it by itself, you know. That one over for Tabernacle right there. Heritage Hall 25, 26 over right there. Heritage Hall up in the air, 6-2 off the front of the net. 11-6 favor Tabernacle. Heritage Hall trying to get back in this. Oh, that's a nice little spin. Like it just said, I'm not going to stay on your side. I want to go over on Tabernacle side and drop down. That's what you call lucky, lucky, lucky. 29 over. And that one will be another point. 11-8. Here comes the here come the Patriots. .29 over right there, Tabernacle, and going the wrong way. Watch out, everybody. 11-9, and now they're just down by 2. And they won the last set, and here they are trying to come back in this one, as that will be result in a timeout. I'm going to take a quick timeout, too. Stay with us. I'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Play resumes. Good action here. 8-2 over, and there's 29. And off the front of the net. Well, yeah, for Heritage Hall, so therefore Tabernacle does get that point, 12-9. As I want to say thank you to those of you who might be watching or watch this at a later time. This is your guy Matthew Fox coming to you live inside the Crusader box all day. As that one is up in the air and off the front of the net. 12-10 as Heritage Hall does get that point. Of course, still game 4 on the volleyball schedule for today here in the Junior High Invitational. Here's 23 up in the air, over right there. Having a good job, and over back to Heritage Hall. 22 over, right there, 2. Good job, Tabernacle getting over. 25 over, and now back over to Heritage Hall, back over to Tabernacle. 2, little tip. Now 28 over, right there. 25 over. 6, excuse me. Out over 20. Going up in the air. 25 over for. And the battle comes to an end. Heritage Hall does get that point. A fighting point. 12-11 substitution. 28 leaves. 28 comes in and 24 leaves. As 23 serves for the Patriots of Heritage Hall. 23 over, right there, up in the air. 28, tip, and now, and 26 over, right there, Heritage Hall. 20, and falling. They let it fall. Let it fall. We are tied at 13-11 Tabernacle. That's what I meant. Don't worry, that's what I meant. Up and a little bit short. Must have been a mistake. 13-12. .26 over, and there's 6-10. Got it over. Hey, that was interesting. In the front to the back, and nicely done. Tabernacle gets that point, 14-12. A very interesting sequence. As we thank both crowds for coming out here, supporting Tabernacle and Heritage Hall. That went over. 28 over, right there. 10. Got it over. 28. 33. Now 28. Put it over. Right there. 28 over. Put it back over here to Hall. Goes backwards. Can they put a good job? (15-12) Tabernacle. I mean, to be honest, these two teams were basically evenly matched. Right to 25 and off the hands, or whoever that number was. 16-12 Tabernacle. Away, up in the air, 23. Bounces over and 3. Could not get it. Point to the Eagles. Excuse me. Point to the Patriots, 16-13. Still pretty close, down by 3 is Heritage Hall. That one over. And off the front of the net, here comes Heritage Hall again, 16-14. Inbound for Heritage Hall, 16-15. On the ground. So therefore, Tabernacle gets the point, 17-15. Substitution, 21 comes in, 25 leaves. You have to be honest, it's been a pretty good game. Pretty good set, I should say, as that one goes out of bounds. 18-15 favor of Tabernacle. That one over. Lou. 18-3. Setting it up. Out of bounds. 19-15. 6 points away is Tabernacle. That one is off the front of the net. Therefore, Heritage Hall gets that point, 19-16. As the fifth game was supposed to start at 12 o'clock. Well, obviously that's not the case because we're still in the fourth game here in the second period. So obviously we are running a little bit behind in the volleyball schedule, and of course soccer is probably behind schedule too. But that's okay. (19-17). Heritage Hall gets that point. And that falls for a Tabernacle point, 20-17. When it comes to game time starts, I mean, that's just the plan you want to start. That doesn't mean it's going to start on that time or vice versa. 2. Because all games are different, and that's the truth. 2-8, and that one will get over at the Heritage Hall. 33-23, good. 8-20, over. In the air, 21. Falling, and not going to get there. 21-17 Tabernacle. They are now 4 points away from wrapping this up. Good. Ah. 22-17, Eagles. 3 points away. Over. 2. Point Tabernacle 23-17. They are now 2 points away. And that one is underneath, 23-18. Time is 12:20 and counting. Right back to Heritage Hall, 23. Good job. (23, 26). Now 23. Oh, good job there, and they're going to save it. Yes, they are. Out of bounds, actually. That was a nice job. That was a nice, good eye. Good eye by Heritage Hall. 23-19. Substitution. 14 leads and 10 comes in. Or let me reverse that. 10 leads and 14 comes in. That one is over 5 or whoever that. Tabernacle. Oh, saved. Inbounds. Yes, it is. 24-19. All right, Tabernacle is 1 point away. 1 point away from taking it. All right. Away. 29, 23. Going the wrong way. Heritage Hall stays alive, 24-20. All right, 29 for Heritage. That one is up. That one is away. Good serve. Tabernacle, 2. And that falls. Tabernacle ends it on a score 25-20. As this was a even set round at 1 apiece. I believe it was. Yeah, I was. Just wanted to make sure. All right, so that was 1-1, and that game is over. All right, so next up on the schedule is game number 5 between Cross Point and Heritage Hall. All right, that's coming up next in the Junior High Invitational. I will talk to you in just a little bit. Matthew Fox saying goodbye for the time being, and stay tuned for more to come. Thank you for watching.